before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you to please go and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that way you know when a new video is uploaded. If you'd like to support my channel, please go and see my merchandise store that has all kinds of new stuff being put on there daily. I also have an Instagram as well as a few other social media sites if you'd like to check out to see what else I am doing. And let's get into the video. I'm 17, I live in London, and I'm a massive Doctor Who fan. I collect merch, I'm all of the DVDs, and my proudest possession is that I'm working my way through a big autograph scrapbook with signatures from the stars of the show that I've collected over the years. And the best place to collect autographs is at Comic-Con. 1 year ago, Film and Comic-Con rolls around, and a huge fan in central London. Most of the guests are related to Doctor Who in some way, with it being a British TV show. I had never been before, but I saved up enough money to go to this time. I booked tickets online and asked a friend to go with me. We arrived early so that we could go through the queues quickly and be some of the first two into the event. I even had some 13 Doctor cosplay going on, although not nearly as much as some other people. It was amazing, especially for a Comic-Con newbie like me. We split up instantly. My friend wasn't the biggest Doctor Who fan, so she went to find some other stuff, and we'd meet back up at lunch. The first thing I did was get tickets for autographs. The idea is that you get a ticket with a number that keeps you your place in line. I picked up a few tickets including Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor, Ingrid Oliver, Osgood, and Stephen Moffat, the writer. I go to meet all of these people and had an amazing time. My most exciting one was Paul McGann, who I adore as the 8th Doctor. I kept coming and going to all the stalls to check if my number had been called yet. I was buzzing the whole morning, waiting to get there. Eventually ended up queuing long before I was even meant to. I waited for half an hour, but I didn't care. I was too overexcited. I paid my money, chose a picture for him to sign, and approached the desk. It was amazing. One of the nicest people I had ever met. He signed the photo, took a couple of selfies, and even filmed a quick birthday picture for my mom, who's also a fan. After a few minutes, I shook his hand, moved away into the public area. Turns out I was right to queue early. They were closing down his autograph stall so that he would go up and do photo shoots. The pre-existing line of fans that was disbanded with a few grumbles. I thought I heard a scrap commencing between a woman and a queue attendant, but I wasn't really listening. I was so happy that my autograph and my meeting with one of my idols. I stood there with a couple of minutes to call my friend, holding my autograph in my hand. I should have put it away, but I was a bit impulsive and not really considering what might happen. I was approaching the end of my call when the sheet of paper flipped straight out of my hand. I wasn't sure what had happened. I immediately hung up my phone and spun around to see where it had gone. Between me stood a woman about 40 and a little girl clutching her hand with ice cream around her mouth. The woman was holding my autograph for her daughter to see. I'd call this woman EP for entitled parent, and her daughter didn't really say anything, so I won't call her anything. I went up to her, but she spoke first. "Sorry, I don't suppose you'll let my daughter have this?" I was pretty shocked, but I was also pretty shy. I didn't want to accept anyone. Sorry, but I can't. I just got it." "Oh, come on. She loves Doctor Who, and she really wanted to get this signature. It would really be kind." Me, getting a little annoyed. "Sorry, but I paid for it, and I queued for ages to get it. I'm pretty sure you can get another one later." "Well, we were queuing too, but they told us to leave. I'm not about to wait another few hours to get one." "Well, that's not entirely fair, is it? Why do you have to take mine?" "Well, come on now. What, you're 17, 18? You're kind of too old for the show anyway. My daughter loves Paul McGann. It would be so nice of you to let her have it." I was really getting annoyed now. "But it's still my thing. I bought it and I queued for ages. It's even dedicated to me. Please just give me my autograph back. No, it's not fair on my daughter. You got to meet him, for God's sake. The least you can do is let her have this signature. I got close to her and tried really carefully to take it from her. I just wanted to be safe and to get away. Hey, what are you doing? She moved out of my reach. I'm not the tallest person and looked to walk away. I was getting really agitated. Hey, excuse me, please just give me back my autograph, it's mine. Just let her have the signature. She's just a good girl, and she didn't get the chance to meet her hero. That's not exactly my fault, is it? I'm sorry you didn't get to meet him, but I can't give you mine. MP sighed and turned back. I'll tell you what, I'll pay you for it. What? No. Here's 10. You might be able to queue up again later and get another one. She thrust a crumpled tenner into my hand and grabbed her daughter's hand and began to walk away. I was distraught, on the verge of tears, and didn't say anything. After a few moments, I approached a staff member and told them what had happened. I pointed at the woman and her child, who had gotten not very far. The daughter, who was now holding the piece of paper with my autograph on it. The staff member approached the woman, and I, walking behind, dragging my feet, staring at the ground. We were standing in the middle of a crowded room. Excuse me, miss, you need to give that young lady back her autograph. Huh? No, she can't have it. It belongs to my daughter. That is not true. I was visibly welling up at this point. Please just give it back. No. Miss, it's not your property. Theft is taken extremely seriously, and we may have to press charges if we believe you have stolen her property. As this was happening, Paul McGann was being escorted to his photo shoot by 2 officials. One of them stopped to talk to SM, and they said something into a walkie-talkie that I didn't hear. Paul and the other official hung back a few meters just in case. MP and the daughter didn't notice. Listen, miss, we can drop this if you just give the autograph back. No, this isn't fair on her. We have these tickets for months. We queued and we didn't get one. Why should she get one when my daughter missed out? She's way too old for it anyway. This conversation continued for a couple minutes. Meanwhile, Paul spoke to the official, approached the conversation. He spoke to the daughter specifically. Hi there, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you. What's your name? The daughter was visibly excited and told him. I won't mention it here. The lady was taken aback. That's a nice name. Listen, here's what we can do for you. If you let me give this nice lady her photo back, can I take a selfie with you? The daughter nodded, handed it back to him. Paul approached me and handed back my autograph, telling me it was okay. I was so relieved and shaken. I didn't say anything. Then I walked away, tucked my autograph quickly into my bag. I turned back and saw him and the daughter taking a selfie together, surrounded by the mother and the escorting officials. I don't know what happened after that. After a few minutes to regain my composure and sort myself out, I continued through the con. I had a pretty good day, and I bought some food and some nice merch. I got a photo with Peter Capillotti before I went home. He was also one of the nicest people I'd met. My enjoyment of the day had hit a bad because of the autograph incident. I'm just glad everything turned out okay, and my autograph was safe, although it turns out the daughter left a few smudge marks from her ice cream on the back of the paper, which left it sticky and annoying. I'm just gonna go back to Comic-Con this year, and I might even try to meet Paul again to say thank you for what he did. And if I get a second autograph from him, I'll be putting it in my bag straight away. I'm not gonna risk losing this one again. So you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Hit subscribe and even the bell icon as well, so you'll be able to see all of my other videos whenever they go and are uploaded. Thank you so much. It all means so much to me as well. Thank you.